Let's talk about you've been through so many changes with quarterbacks, offensive line. Do you feel as an offensive group you're starting to get a little bit of consistency here and kind of the same group together in the field that you haven't had since Dak's gone out over these last few games?
It's definitely been a priority for us to kind of figure out who we are as a group, with the injuries that we've got going on and the different guys that we have in rotation. It's definitely been a defining moment for us, and we appreciate all of it that's come with it. Just learning each other as a teammate and as a player. And I feel like with what we've been able to do, obviously, granted, you look at the record is not going to show the same, but like the character and then the things that we've built together as a team to even come out. It's hard to win in the NFL, and for us to actually have four of those actually, yeah, four of those is it's been a pretty neat deal. Obviously, we want more, but it's been a smooth turnaround for us. Just again, the injuries have hit us hard, and we just looking to go around it.
This might be a broad question, but how much have you learned this year?
I've learned a lot. It's gonna take everyone that we have. That's definitely number one that I've learned. And the NFL is I don't really know how to explain it to other people, but I feel like I've kind of got an understanding of how things is done around here, and the standard is high here for the Dallas Cowboys, and we know this. And it's definitely been not a great rookie year as far as winning goes, but for everything else, it's definitely been fantastic and everything I could ask for.
In what ways do you feel you've improved as a receiver since when you first got here?
Definitely improved on my route running and decision making. Trying to protect myself at all times, stay safe so I can be healthy for the next game or the next play, and be there for my brothers also. Letting the game come to me and not trying to rush and get the game, or have everything in my control. I know I have other great guys around me. There's definitely have the same willingness and the will to win just as much as I do. So, just trusting the guy next to me and being able to go out there and play with my best foot forward.
You talk about having guys around. You. How important is it to have Amari Cooper as someone you can look at in terms of route running, how to be a pro, and those kinds of things?
Probably no better position that I could be in. Obviously, with me wanting to be a better route runner, why not have arguably one of the best route runners in the game? So just seeing him in practice every day, definitely been a thrill to see. I had some questions about routes, willingly, knowing that he's gonna have the right answer for me, and he's very experienced, very talented, and he's willing to help. And an older guy like that, which is not really much older than me, but for him to have as much experience he has right now, man, is no better position I could be in.
You mentioned that when you have questions, he's got the answers for you. What's an example of something you've asked him recently that he's had a good answer to?
Just nitpicking, just at my routes. Like I ask him, just certain, like, what's your steps on this route, or what are you thinking when someone plays you this way, or like just things that I could think about when I'm at the line of scrimmage or how I'm trying to win. I just want to see what he's thinking when he lines up. Like he knows he's gonna win. I just want to know, like, what's he thinking, like how he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying, or what is he trying to do to win. So just trying to implicate some of his thoughts into my game and make me an overall better receiver.
Has he taught you anything about a slugger route?
Oh, nah. But when I saw him run his, it was priceless.
CeeDee, have you had the chance to talk to Jalen Hurts since he started last week?
I've talked to him a couple times. Definitely told him I was proud of him. This was before he even had the starting job. Everything that he's been through, all the adversity, all the grit. A lot of people would have been in his shoes that they would have folded. He stayed the course. plenty times, you know, and this is just another chapter in his book that he's living, and I'm proud of him. That's pretty much it, you know.
Is it crazy to you at all that you played with 3 of the current NFL starting quarterbacks?
No, it does not surprise me at all. All 3 guys are fantastic at what they do, and they're just going out there and showing the world what I already seen, you know, for 3 years in a row. I had Kyler the most, you know, for 2 years. I had him a year with Baker, and then I had him my sophomore year, and Baker obviously my freshman year, and then Jay Hurts my 3rd year, and then just seeing them guys thrive in the league right now, like starting and winning games for their organization and their team. You know, it's good to see. It's easy to root for.
Earlier this month, you almost pulled off what would have been a pretty incredible Hail Mary catch at the end of the half. I was just curious how that was for you. I'm sure that's one you would have wanted, but just processing that and the emotions surrounding that play for you.
Honestly, it was tough on me, like mentally, just because I know that I could have easily brought it down, and then when I saw it after the game in slow motion, it kind of burned me a little more. But it's all like I'm taking all this as learning, you know, experiences from game 1 to now. You know, I feel like I've overall been a better receiver and a better player for this team from day 1 to now, and I'm looking to always get better. You know, find new things, you know, I can work on. And when I missed the Hail Mary, it was just like, wow, I could have really, you know, brought that in, and it would have been a touchdown. You know, who knows what the momentum would have been like after the game. It could have been a game changer. You know, I think of things like that. So it's definitely tough on me. Like I said, I'm probably my biggest critic. So anything, you know, anyone else thinks, I probably already thought it before. You know, so I'm just looking to be better, and if that opportunity come up next time, I'll be sure to come up with it.
Yeah, you obviously you're very conscious of your own ability and how you've already improved so much this season. How much do you feel like you're only scratching the surface of what you'll become in this league?
Honestly, I feel like if everyone has the same drive of wanting to be the best, I don't think there's many things that can, you know, knock you off course. And I'm not gonna have every game, you know, a great game, but I look to make as big of an impact with my opportunities as much as possible, and you know, like just always looking at, you know, the positive, not dwelling on what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot more football to be played. I'm definitely looking forward to being with these guys for a minute. So I hope, you know, that's the course, and I'm looking to build every year.
CeeDee, you talked about how emotionally challenging that Hail Mary was, and you told us that after other plays that have been difficult this year. What's your process for dealing with those emotions and trying to move forward, or whether it's after the game or the days that follow?
Really just forgetting about it. Trying to, at least, because for me, I'm like I said, I'm probably the most toughest on myself that I've even, you know, met. Like, I don't think I can meet anyone that's more tough on myself than me, you know. And it all started with my pops. He was tough on me, and my mom also. So just growing up is definitely been a roller coaster of emotions. So going in, you know, after whatever happens, kind of try to get it out of my head, you know, because there's plenty of football left. Another play has to be made, and I refuse to feel like that again and then again and again. And it's just, I try to, you know, build myself up mentally, because at the end of the day, it's me versus me. I feel like, if I'm out of my own game, then I won't be able to contribute, and then if I can't contribute, then it's only going to be worse. So I feel like within myself, just kind of, you know, stay positive. That's all.
This is a franchise that probably plays as many primetime games as any other. Were you surprised to learn that it was flexed out of primetime and this game goes to noon? Did that surprise you?
No, It didn't surprise me. I didn't really, pay too much attention to it. Kind of really just go out there and play the game that I love. Granted, I would love for it to be on prime time, but like I said, there's plenty more football left.
Do you guys talk about that sort of thing as a group, or not really, just kind of ignore it and prepare for the game?
Just kind of ignore it and prepare for the game. It doesn't matter what time, we playing. You're going to still get the same team, and we're going out there and battling together.